Hi everybody, good morning. Adria, fresh from a hike. We went early today. I have a point to that in a minute. Mental note. I wanted to share with you first. This is so you want to write a novel, and I'm happy that you're here. And we also know, but I just want to emphasize that you don't really have to be writing a novel, even though of course I encourage you to do that, and I'm totally with you. But even just writing, writing your life. And anyway, so I just want to tell you how cool life is for a second, because this just made me so happy. So I'm working on a book, and that's not the point of the story, but it is the background. This is not a sales pitch. But because that really bugs me, I will say, sorry, but I know I'm kind of supposed to do that, but I don't. That's so uncomfortable for me that no. Anyway, so, but size has been a real issue of this book. So I'll show you just the size. This is like this square size that I really like, and I want it to be able to like put in your pocket. This is too big for your pocket. And so that's just, I've been kind of quietly, I haven't really emphasized that too much with Cass and Karen, who are actually the ones, I just put the inside parts in. They make it beautiful and make it happen. They are the ones, yeah, the writer is never alone. But anyway, and I remembered that I have this book that I cherish. First of all, Natalie Goldberg is, and I'll put this on our little, in our bookshop. Natalie Goldberg is genius. I love her so very, very, very much. And look at this little pocket size. See, this goes in your, oh, this is the size I hope we can get done. But I wanted to just, this book is called Writing Down the Bones, Freeing the Writer Within, Natalie Goldberg. And that's really kind of what we're doing here, which makes me so totally happy. And actually, when I opened it this morning, I do this thing where I'm like, should I share this or shouldn't I? And I open to what I, the page, and of course now I can't find the page that I opened to, which is hilarious. But so I open to it it's almost like this little game I play of like, should I share this or shouldn't I? And then whatever I open to is what I'm going to do. And listen to this. This is a chapter, and it's called Writing is a Communal Act. A student said, I'm reading so much Hemingway, I'm afraid I'm beginning to sound like him. I'm copying him and not having my own voice. And then she writes, that was in quotes, that's not so bad. It's a lot better to sound like Ernest Hemingway than Aunt Bethune, who thinks Hallmark greeting cards contain the best poetry in America. We always worry that we're copying somebody else, that we don't have our own style. Don't worry, writing is a communal act. Contrary to popular belief, a writer is not Prometheus alone on a hill full of fire. We are very arrogant to think that we alone have a totally original mind. We are carried on the backs of all the writers who came before us. Oh, that's going to make me... We live in the present with all history, ideas, and soda pop of this time. It all gets mixed up in our writing. Oh my gosh. Writers are great lovers. They fall in love with other writers. That's how they learn to write. Oh my gosh. They take on a writer, read everything by him or her, read it over and over until they understand how the writer moves, pauses, and sees. That's what a lover is, stepping out of yourself, stepping into someone else's skin. Your ability, oh, this is going to make me, whoo! Your ability to love another's writing means those capabilities are awakened in you. See, this is so amazing. Oh my gosh, okay. The parts of another writings that are natural to you will become you, and you will use some of those moves when you write, and I would say when you act. This is why we do this. This is why we write, even if we're not writing a book, we're just writing our lives. This is so important. Great lovers realize that they are what they are in love with. That is what happened to Allen Ginsberg when he, when he wanted to write so that Jack Kerouac could understand him. Being in love with Jack Kerouac, he discovered he was Jack Kerouac. That's something love knows. I don't understand that. Shoot. Oh, I love this though. You are Ernest Hemingway on a safari when you read Green Hills of Africa. And then you are Jane Austen looking at the Regency women And then Gertrude Stein doing her cubism in words. And then you are Larry McMurray in Texas, walking in a pool hall in a dusty town. So writing is not just writing, it's having a relationship with all other writers. And it just made me feel like that must be what I'm doing. That in this time, in this lockdown and the world completely rewriting itself, that I am wanting to connect so much and share what I love more than anything, which is writing, and to let everybody know that we are so connected and that we're so in love with each other. That's it. That's a beautiful thing, and that's today. I was thinking I was going to do something totally different, and I'm just going to do that tomorrow or the next day or whenever it happens. That's why rough first draft, fresh first draft is the best. And I hope you check out Natalie Goldberg. She's a legend to me. She's amazing. She's an amazing writer, and so are you. So are you. Thank you for being here.